1 minute left in this battery? Or does it say 51? 53 minutes. See, this is why I wear glasses. I have 53 minutes left in my camera battery, which is good because I'm not going to take 50 minutes to make this video. It's Nuve. You probably recognized my hairstyle and outfit from the video I just filmed 2 seconds ago. It was fun. This one is just for me to kind of let you know what has been going on in my life and what I've been doing. I made an update video last September, I want to say, probably a little earlier than that, explaining like what I was doing with my college experience and like where I was going to school. I don't think I ever posted it. I don't remember. It's all a blur. Either way, I haven't made a YouTube video since then, so I figure I owe you guys at least some sort of explanation of my life as of late. So I took all my classes, my GPA dropped. It was rough. That fall, I lost someone that was very close to me and my family, and just like one of my mentors my whole life. So it was a hard hit. That on top of losing my mom 3 years earlier, or 2 years earlier at that time. It was just a rough time. And I had chosen that semester to go away to school. So I was literally like isolated in another state with a bunch of strangers and grieving by myself. So it wasn't fun. My grades definitely took a tumble. But not too hard of a tumble. Like I'm still gonna make honor roll, but just not as high honor roll as I had anticipated. So it's a bummer, but like it happens. And it's not like it's not excusable, right? Like it totally makes sense. So what I ended up doing was I went to Grand Canyon University in Arizona. And the reason for me to choosing that school, I think I discussed in the video, but again, I don't remember if I posted it. So I'm just gonna give like a short little update. The reason I went there is because I was feeling overwhelmed, basically, and they offered me money. So I was like, you know what? Bet. And they were gonna take all my credits too. So I ended up going there. The weather was lovely. No snow in the winter. It was peak. It was great. The people, I can't really speak to the people because I didn't meet many. I am a homebody and an introvert. So I mostly went to class and went back to my apartment in my room. My roommates were great, except for one. I had 3 roommates total. 2 of them were awesome, lovely people. We were gonna room together again next semester, but I couldn't afford the rooming price at the time, so we're gonna see about that. My other roommate, I have stories, I have tales. I'll make a different video about that, maybe. I don't know, because I like her as a person, just her as a roommate was terrible. Like I feel like if I had met her outside of the context of being her roommate, we would be friends. But because I was her roommate, not so much, you know? So it's hard. When they say though, don't room with your friends, they mean it. And it's true, like never do. Like never do. Other than that, roommates were great. I met a couple people in the Black Student Union. They had, I think, 2 meetings the entire year on Zoom, both of them. So that's where that is. I thought about trying to like do something with them, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to take over a whole group of people for like, what, 1 year? And then I'm gone because I'm graduating. It's just, I don't have that much passion for it anyway. Like no. I was in a Snapchat group chat with a bunch of other Black kids at the school. It was interesting because it turned into like sort of a, what is it? Is it called a link? A hookup? What is it called when you have like a drug dealer but you call it your link? Is that what that is? Your snatch? Whatever. It turned into that. People were just asking like, where can I buy drugs? Where can I buy alcohol? Who can buy alcohol for me? Does anyone know where to get fake IDs? It just turned into like that. I was like, well, that's not the type of fellowship I was looking for. That's not to say I'm like shaming on all the people who do that stuff. It just is not for me. I'm very paranoid and I like to be sober because I'm paranoid. But yeah, it just didn't give me the connections I was looking for. I did meet a couple people through that. We ended up going to like a couple clubs together, which I hated. I'll talk about that later. My experience with clubs in Arizona, but it was just not good. I shouldn't have done it. And I knew that, but I was just like, I want to try. I shouldn't have tried. It was a mess. At least I was sober. If anything had gone wrong, I would have been able to take care of myself. but it was trash. Those people I met were cool, just not as cool as I had hoped. And I'll get into that later too. I have so much gossip about these people that I don't even like really know, but it's like no filter. I was like, I just met you and you're telling me all your deepest, darkest secrets. There must be something about me. No, I really did genuinely want to help people when they came to me with their problems, and like, but it's just people don't take my advice. And I'm like, well, I told you, so, but you're still talking about it, but I gave you the solution. It's a lot. I did go meet a couple people that way. I was a little self-conscious because I'm 23 and most of the people there my age are 22. And I met a lot of people that were younger than my age, like younger than seniors, because that's just who I gravitated towards. And everyone that was new and didn't really know anything about the campus and stuff were younger because everybody else had been there for a long time. So it was very hard for me to get out of that mind frame of like, I'm an old woman here and I do not belong amongst these babies. Even though I am also a baby, like I'm a child, but it just felt weird. And then I would tell people my age and they'd be so shocked, like flabbergasted that I wasn't 18. And I'm like, no, I'm 23. And they're like, what? And I'm like, what? Because I don't even believe I'm 23 yet. Like, that's crazy. But after I got over that, it was nice. It was a great time. I did join a club. I tried to join a few clubs, but it didn't really work out. I did audition for the shows there. Did not get in. I'm a very bad auditioner, so that is not surprising. Although, the musical, I do think I was going to get in because some people got in that, like, we know. But I wasn't available for one of the show dates because I had a wedding to go to. My cousin's wedding, she got married. And I told them that I wouldn't be able to be there for that date because I'd be in Illinois across the country. So that was pretty much, that took me right out of the running, which was sad because I really wanted to be in a musical. I really was missing doing musicals at the time. I'm missing it now, but it's just not something I'm willing to put in that much time and effort into if I'm not going to get a good part, you know? So now I'm the one that marks off that, like, if I'm not getting these specific roles that I'm auditioning for, I'm not doing it because I cannot be in ensemble and not get paid and not get like attention to me, you know? I'm not challenged this way. I'm not learning anything this way. If I wanted to be in an ensemble, sorry, I have something in my eye. If I wanted to be in an ensemble, I am in one. I'm in a choir at church. I'm in an a cappella group of my own with my siblings. And I was in the choir at the school with like the chorally type singers. So like I have my ensemble experience. Like I know how to be in a group. I know how to blend. I know how to like do dynamics and things. I don't need that type of training. I need to know how to have the attention on me and still be in character and still be fully focused. And I can only get that from practice, from experience. And so I've gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, well, if it's not the part that I'm auditioning for, I'm just not going to do it because I cannot spend that much time and effort driving back and forth to these rehearsals and stuff if I'm not getting out what I'm putting in, you know? Which I think makes sense. My sister told me to do that years ago, and I didn't listen because I was like, it's fine, I have my friends, why? But I do think I needed that. It was fun. I met a lot of people through the community theater that I did at the time. So I don't regret that. I also think it helped me grow a lot because I gained a lot of confidence through that. But that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, I joined a club, hip hop club. It's a dance club. These are a lot of interesting people. I'm currently in this club, so I will not say anything bad about them right now. I won't say anything right now. I'll wait till the semester ends and then I'll go into it. But there's a lot of cool people in the club. There's just a lot of other people in the club too. They're very cliquey, which is hard to get into at first, but almost every club is going to be cliquey when you first join. That's just how clubs are. That's kind of the nature of them. But it's been fun. I love to dance. It's really good for like exercise. I look really stupid, but it's because I'm not a hip hop dancer. I'm a ballet dancer, so when I have to do hip hop, it's weird. And when I say I'm a ballet dancer, I don't mean like I'm a ballet dancer. I mean that I've taken 2-3 ballet classes in my life and no hip hop classes. That's what I mean when I say I'm a ballet dancer. More than that, I'm a praise dancer because I've done more praise dance than anything else in my life. But that's not a recognized category of dance, so ballet it is. Speaking of dance, the person that passed away was my old dance instructor. So that was like, dance class was rough because I was taking a dance class when she passed. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was fun. Well, not the whole grieving process, but the dance class was fun. The dance class did tank my GPA though. I didn't want to write an essay about dance. I wanted to dance, and I wanted the dance to be the main part of the class, and it wasn't because we had to write essays, like at least 4 essays in the class, and I did not write most of those essays. I was lucky to pass. She was very nice. I didn't deserve to pass, but did pass with a C, and that is what just tanked my GPA. And then I got like 2 B's and 1 A. And one of the B's I thought deserved to be an A, but it wasn't. So I was bummed. I was really bummed because I had been working hard all semester, like all semester. And then I had that one dip and it took me out, man. But it's okay because next semester I made all A's. Yes, I did. And hopefully in the fall of this semester, I'll make all A's again. Fingers crossed. I'm currently taking a macroeconomics class because I tried to take the microeconomics class at the school and it was trash. Like my instructor was, first of all, he was adjunct faculty. There's nothing wrong with adjunct faculty, but they do tend to have less skin in the game. And by that I mean, it's like they're not tied to the university. If they teach here 1 year, they don't have to teach here the next year. Or they might not even want to teach here the next year. And it's just, I've found that with most adjunct faculty that I've had as teachers, they just don't care as much. With the exception of one that I had at CLC. She's tall, she's amazing, she's great. But yeah, it's been hard because their class is structured in a way that like it's almost impossible to pass with an A. There's 2 tests, a midterm and a final, and then homework assignments. And that's all you have to get a grade. And the homework assignments are worth like maybe 10 points each, like barely worth anything. So it's like basically the bulk of your grade is coming from your midterm and final. I want to say like 70% of your grade. It's a very large chunk. And if you're not a good test taker, you're not passing the class. So I got to like the week before the midterm and I was like, I'm not understanding this because I will ask questions in class and he would act like I should know the answers, like it's easy, but it's like you've been doing this for 30 years and I've been doing this for 2 months. Like, can you please have some perspective here? I don't understand it yet. Like, that's reasonable. I'm in college so I can learn, right? But anyway, I strongly dislike teachers who act like you should already know what they're teaching you. Because why are you teaching me at them? Why would I need to sit through a class to learn it if I should already know it, right? It's a pet peeve of mine. His lectures were always dry. He like went really fast over the formulas and stuff. And I'm one that like, I read the textbooks. I take notes during class. I'll watch extra videos on YouTube to try and understand concepts that I don't get. But it's like, it was just moving too fast for me, really. And so I decided to take it over the summer. Over 1 month time span. Because if it was too fast then, what's it gonna be now? But honestly, it was my only choice because I cannot take it at the school. All the classes are structured the same way, where it's like 2 big tests and the final exam is like 70% of the grade. So like, and I don't test well. I just don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's weird because it depends on the subject, I guess. Math though, for sure not. For sure not. It's one of the reasons I got a B in whatever class I took last semester. I think it was like financial accounting. I was so close to an A. Oh my gosh, I was so upset about it. It was because I got like an 89 on the final instead of a 90. I was this, you don't even understand, like it was so close. But anyway, so I have to take it in another program and the only time I can is in the summer because if I take it in the fall, I have to pay for it out of pocket and I will not have money to cover 4 classes instead of the 3 that I'll be taking in the fall. So I'm taking it in the summer. And I was so excited because last year I took microeconomics in the summer and it was so easy. Oh, it was amazing. They have like little animations to help you understand the concepts. Like each chapter had like 4 little animations, like maybe 10 minutes long. So it was like you could have your full attention because it wasn't too long. And you had to answer questions on those little videos. And then you took like a test and like a final. And it was just, it was lovely. But they've changed textbooks since then. And so now they have like a new program where there's like, just like a quiz every chapter that you have to do. And then a final exam, which I guess is easier in a way. But I really like those cartoon animations. It made me feel like it wasn't as big of a subject to tackle. But it's fine. I have the same teacher, so hopefully things will go just as smoothly and he'll remember me and like me and give me an A. Plus, I'm only taking 1 class this time. Last summer I took 2 classes and I got an A in one and a B in the other. Hopefully this time I can just get the A. I'm excited though. So that's what's been going on with me in school. I should be done by fall of 2022. Well, actually winter technically. In December I should be graduating. Assuming all goes well and I can pay the graduation fee. That's what's going on school-wise. Personally-wise, I am looking for a summer job, which is a tale I will tell in the next video. What else? I've been working with MC4, my sibling a cappella group. We haven't really done much, but we're trying. It's hard because we're all living in different places now. Me and Charity are the only ones that live together. Carlos is living alone at college. Shemai is living alone. And so it's really hard for us all to sync up schedules and come together to rehearse. Maya's doing shows all the time and she has like 2 jobs and she's working. Charity's got a job now. Carlos is working somewhere or something, or he's applying for jobs. I don't really know, but he's been in school. So it's been really hard to like synchronize all our schedules. And then when school was happening, I was in Arizona, so it was really hard to practice. We would try to do the Zoom thing, but it would just end up like trash. I don't know. It was just not a good time. But hopefully we'll be able to pull it together and do stuff. We do have a gig upcoming in October, assuming that I can get back here. Other than that, I'm gonna try to get my TikTok back up and running. I really haven't been doing TikTok much because it's just a lot of work. And those captions really take me out. And my camera's trashy. My phone never has storage. I have like 6 million drafts, which makes me feel like I have so much stuff to do. And it makes me feel like I have homework every time I go on TikTok. Hopefully I can get to it. We will see though. I would go on here and talk about my irritation with my siblings about MC4, but I feel like that's not a good marketing ploy. I don't think that's something I should do. So I won't. I have started writing music. It's kind of sucks. It's like as if a 5-year-old started writing music and like was thinking of every single possible rhyme he could come up with. But like, isn't that just music writing anyway? Just coming up with rhymes that kind of almost correlate to what you're talking about? I don't know. But I started doing that. So maybe one day I'll release that or start doing acapella stuff or something. I feel like I have so much creative energy in me and I just don't know where to put it and where to direct it or where I can direct it long term. So that's been my thing, trying to find out where to really go. And then what to do with this business degree. Because like, how do you mix business and creative performing arts? It's just something I'll have to look into and do some research for. A lot of decisions going up. As I said, I'm graduating, so I have to find out like what I really want to do with my life, if I want to go get my master's, if I want to work while I'm getting my master's, which will probably be the case because I need money. Like it's gonna not be free, right? So we'll see. But yeah, that's basically an update on my life, school, home, endeavors, and basically that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, power.